Stop telling people about your goals and especially your plans. They don't care and they don't like it. Everyone around you has the thing you want except you. And the moment you start realizing that, subconsciously you're going to start working harder, putting so much effort, focusing on that thing more, so you actually get to that point those people got to. Rose died. Rose no longer exists. From the first day I started this YouTube channel, I said I want to be as authentic as possible. So, okay, sun actually made me blind, you know that, right? So, yeah, that's actually so much better. I feel like I'm wearing invisible sunglasses. Well, guys, actually Miriam is my real name, okay? I created Rose just for fame, but then I just thought about it and I want to be called with my real name. So, Rose no longer exists. My real name is Miriam, and since today, the intro is going to be hi there and welcome back to Miriam's channel. And in today's video, we're going to talk about choices that if you make, you're going to make a huge, massive change in your life. Yeah, never mind. Let's just start, okay? Okay, guys, so the first choice is that you should know that your today habits will affect your tomorrow life and even create them completely. Belmar used to say something about this. He was like, there is a difference between self-awareness and self-realization. He was like, I don't want to be self-aware. I want to realize my surroundings, the habits I do subconsciously. Because when you are self-aware of the things you are doing, you're being prudent and it's a good thing. But when you realize every time what you did, you'll always analyze your actions and your thoughts and your feelings. So this is the difference between self-awareness and self-realization. When you are aware of something, you just know what you are doing. But when you realize what you are doing, you know what you're doing and even analyze it if it's true or wrong. And can you actually improve it? Guys, lately I bought a book about this stuff. Definitely you've heard of this book before. Here, it's Atomic Habits. I actually bought two books, The Psychology of Money and Atomic Habits. I am in love. It's the best book I've ever read until now. It's amazing. First, there is something I want to talk about. We always don't pay attention to the small things because we think it's unimportant or unnecessary and it's not going to change anything. But believe me when I say, the small things you do will actually help you create bigger things in your life. Just like making your bed, just like cleaning your room, doing things in the right order, saying to yourself that you're going to do something and actually doing it. Let me just read to you something. In the first place, what is a habit? Well, a habit is a routine or behavior that is performed regularly and in many cases automatically. Is the thing you do subconsciously. This is why you have to program yourself on how to do the things you want to do, because now you are programmed. You are programmed by your environment, by your teachers, by your friends, your family. But I want you to program your mind, your own program, how you want to be programmed, how you want to behave, to feel, to think. It is all a program, and now you have to reprogram your mind and actually build new habits in order to have different results. Because if you're going to keep doing the same things you are doing right now, you're always going to get the same results. But if you do different habits, if you practice different things, you're going to get different results. So I want you to think about the things that if you start doing, even the smallest things that we think is unimportant and unnecessary, they actually have an impact. And there's something else about that. I actually highlighted because I was like, damn, I have to read this to you, okay? Listen to this. Changes that seem small and unimportant at first will compound into remarkable results if you're willing to stick with them for years. And then The quality of our lives often depends on the quality of our habits. With the same habits, you'll end up with the same results, but with better habits, anything is possible. Anything is possible if you know the right habits. Anything is possible if you change the things you are doing right now. Because as I said, if you keep doing the same shit you are doing right now, you're going to get the same results. But if you actually start doing different things, reprogramming your mind, taking different actions, anything is possible. I believe in you. I believe that you can achieve whatever thing you want. I believe that you can manifest in your life whatever thing you want, because you are powerful, and as a human being you have unlimited power. Just believe and take action. So start taking small responsibilities, like eating healthy, like cleaning your room, like making your bed tidy, like helping your parents, like, I don't know, if you want to get good grades because you're interested in becoming a doctor, a lawyer, an architect, whatever your dream is, start working toward that. And if you're interested in starting a business, being a successful entrepreneur, start taking action toward that. Because listen, it's good to consume the right information. I always say this, but it's time to produce. It's time to take action. It's time to apply the right information in action. Just start with small things. I read something else. Every day, be 1% better, and in a year, you'll be 37 times better. Okay, the second thing is replace the people around you with people you want to be like. Replace your environment, replace your friends, and I know it's not going to be easy and you're going to be emotional. I'm not saying ignore them. No, don't ignore your friends, because they're your friends. And you have to be nice. And I always say that karma is real, and whatever you put, you're going to get back. Don't be mean to your friends. Don't be mean to the people around you. Just tell them that you want to level up, you want to focus on yourself more, and as your friends that care about you, they have to respect that. So you actually have to replace the people around you with people you want to be like in the future, like entrepreneurs, like successful people. Listen, my point is people who are doing the thing you want to do, people who already succeeded in the thing you are starting. And if you're going to tell me, like, I don't know where to meet these people, it's okay. You don't have to be concerned about that, because believe me, when you start taking action, when you start going in that path, the universe automatically will start throwing these people in your way. So seriously, like, this is the last thing you should worry about, because when you start taking action, when you start focusing on something and actually making effort, the universe starts working in your way. Everything starts falling into the right place in the right timing. So don't be living your life saying, why didn't this thing come to me? I wonder, oh my god, I've been really putting so much effort, nothing happened. Keep going. Some people work days, weeks, couple of months, and then they go like, oh my god, I wonder nothing is working. I just wonder why. Keep going. Focus on yourself and it'll come. It will come. It always does, okay? God always gives you what you deserve, or at least what you think you deserve. Listen, seriously, put in the effort and everything will fall into the right place. And if the thing you want haven't come yet, it's just because God is testing your patience. So you have to be patient and just keep going. And believe me when I say, it's going to come anyway. And the reason I want you to do that, the reason I want you to replace your environment with people you want to be like, is because this is going to motivate you to actually get to that thing faster. Believe me when I say, when you have the right network around you, when you have people who actually succeeded in the thing you want to succeed in, you will actually put more effort and you will actually work harder without even realizing it. Because in your mind, you're going to be like, if they had it, why can't I have it? You're going to feel like you lack that thing. Everyone around you has the thing you want except you. And the moment you start realizing that, subconsciously you're going to start working harder, putting so much effort, focusing on that thing more, so you actually get to that point those people got to, and you will. Okay, the next thing, which is really important, is visualization. Visualize the person you want to become and the life you want to have. Let's start with the person you want to become. Try to think about each detail, like how does that person wear, how do they think, how do they behave, how do they talk, how do they wear, how do they smell, literally everything. Start visualizing the type of friends. What type of friends do you have? How do they behave? What do they do in their lives? And then start visualizing the life that you want to have. You can visualize whatever thing you dream of having, like being financially free, like being a successful business owner, like having a lovely partner who cares about you, like getting good grades, like being a successful architect, like having your parents around you and your family happy. It could be whatever you want. Just visualize it and start focusing on every detail, because it matters. Because your imagination is the key to the universe. And if you imagine things the right way, you're going to focus more, because you're going to start realizing what you are working toward. So this is going to affect the habits that you practice today, the type of friends that you allow to enter your circle. Okay, and now this is really an important one, which is set a deadline to your goals. People set goals and they go like, I want to do this, I want to do this, and I want to do this. Sometimes they even start working toward their goals, like they start taking action. But when you don't set a deadline to when you want to achieve that thing, you're not going to work as much as needed, as much as it's required. Because when you don't set a deadline, you're going to be working in a rhythm where in your mind you're just like, I'm going to achieve this thing, but you don't know when. But when you actually set a deadline, you're going to program your mind that you have to put X amount of work to achieve that thing in X amount of time. Let's take a simple example for this, okay? Let's say you're a person that adores reading books, like me. I adore reading books, okay? Never mind. So many people say, I have to read a book each week. Like Luke Belmar, like Neo Moritz, they read a book a week, okay? And that's a good thing. But when you actually read a book and say, I'm going to read this book, you're going to actually read it. But you don't know where you're going to finish it. Like, yes, you are taking action, you are reading the book, but you don't have like X amount of pages to read, because you don't have that program. You didn't program your mind that you're going to finish this book within this week. Randomly, you're going to be reading the book, but when you actually set a deadline, the book is going to be finished within this week, within the end of this week. You're actually going to start reading as many pages as required for each day, so you actually finish the book within the end of the week. This is a simple example, but this is not about a book only. This is about the business you want to start. This is about the exam you are working for. This is about whatever thing you want to achieve. It's really important to set a deadline for everything. And the last thing for today's video is stop telling people about your goals, and especially your plans. They don't care and they don't like it, okay? No one likes it, even if it's your family, your friends. It's good that you have a goal and start working toward that goal, but don't tell people. No one gives a shit about what you want to achieve. No one does. Everyone cares about their own life and their own thing. So seriously, if you want to achieve something, shut your mouth and work in silence. Work in silence. Move quietly. Stop telling people about your goals, and especially your plans and how you're going to get to that thing. They don't care and they don't like that you have plans. Believe me when I say this. People don't care and don't like that you have plans. Let's say the person you are talking to is here, okay? You are here as well. Now you have goals. Now you have plans. Now you actually started working toward that thing. They're here, they're still here, and you're actually talking to them how you're leveling up. They don't like it. They want you to be here. Why are you moving up? Come back down here. Don't level up, but they're not going to tell you this. From the inside, they're saying this. Stop telling people about what you want to achieve. Stop telling people about what you want, and especially your plans, as I said. Keep these things private. Work in silence and move quietly. And here I'm not talking about like everyone. It's okay really to talk and discuss with, for example, a successful person who already achieved your thing. So now, you're getting his opinion. That's really okay. But I'm talking about small-minded people, because you know what's going to happen. First, they're going to tell you that your thing is impossible. They're going to make you feel down. They're going to drain your frequency. Why would you do this to yourself when you can just work quietly, when you can just move in silence? Stop telling people that. You're not being attractive and you're not impressing them. You're simply telling them, hi, I just came here to tell you how crazy I am and that my effort is unnoticeable, but I just want to tell you that although the thing I'm doing is crazy, I'm going to get results. This is literally how they hear you. They don't hear your goals, they don't hear your plans. This is what they receive, actually. They receive that you are crazy, what you're doing is crazy, and you're not getting anywhere. Stop telling people your goals and your plans. Work in silence. Results will speak later. Alright guys, this was part 1 of choices that if you take, you can make a huge, massive change in your life. There's still part 2 and part 3, I guess. We'll probably do part 4. So there's still so much more to talk about. Just stay tuned. I love you so much. And remember, Rose died. This is Miriam. Got it? Rose doesn't exist anymore. I want you to be called Miriam. I want you to be authentic. And you have no idea how much I love you. I fucking love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm really making so much effort. It's not easy to be the one filming the videos, editing them, posting them, making shorts like all in once. It's really not easy to edit a 15 minutes video in 8 hours plus. I'm trying so hard and I hope you know the value of this. Yeah guys, that's all. Thank you so much. Okay, the phone is going to die. Never mind. Just like the video and subscribe to the channel. I love you.